First, let's go out to Seattle, Washington. Go right ahead.
Yes, I'm interested in talking to a socialist because it's so hard to find one anymore. And I want to know what you thought of Reverend Jesse Jackson's campaign, whether you agreed with most of those points that he was making. And I want to give you one little footnote that's of some interest, I think. My nieces had uncles on both sides of their families, their mothers and their fathers, named Eugene V, as in Victor.
Right. In Burlington, we had a real debate about our attitude toward Jesse Jackson's campaign. I think many of us were impressed by the positions that Jackson was bringing forth. We were deeply impressed by the concept of the Rainbow Coalition, which I believe is exactly what has to be done in this country. And we were impressed by Jackson's charisma and his going into the ghettos and into the poor areas and speaking for the family farmers who were being thrown off of their land. And that moved us very much. The problem that we had is that, of course, Jackson was functioning within the Democratic Party, and we're not Democrats. So we had a discussion within our own organization, and we ended up saying, yeah, we're not Democrats, but we think what Jackson was doing was so important that we are going to support him. And for one night in Vermont, we did go into the Democratic Party, and in fact, Jackson ended up winning the Democratic caucuses. So I was sympathetic to Jackson. I agree with the concept of the Rainbow Coalition. I do disagree with Jesse in terms of whether the Democratic Party can be the real vehicle for social change. I believe it should be a third party.